Paramount Pictures has finally unveiled the highly anticipated final trailer of Sonic 3, and the hype for its theatrical release is higher than ever. But did you, after watching the trailer, manage to spot all the amazing hidden details in this electrifying preview? Today, we will dive deep and reveal 25 details and Easter eggs that might have gone unnoticed in the final trailer of Sonic 3. Get ready to discover surprising connections to the games, hidden references, and clues about what's to come in this epic adventure. At the beginning of the trailer, Sonic appears to return to an iconic location from the games, South Island, with clear references to Green Hill. It's a crucial setting in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe, being a historic landmark within the franchise. This location is identified by the palm trees visible in the background. The next detail in the trailer is the scene where Sonic is gathered with his friends, Tails and Knuckles, in a themed restaurant. What stands out are the living mascots from Chow Garden. Here, people are dressed in costumes of the adorable Chow, recreating the iconic characters that marked the Sonic games, especially the Sonic Adventure titles. This is a clear homage to one of the most nostalgic elements of the series. And that's not all. This scene also brings an unexpected reference to the Pokemon universe. A girl asks Tails if he is Detective Pikachu, alluding to the famous Pokemon movie. To make things even funnier, Knuckles doesn't miss the opportunity to poke fun and comments that Tails really does look like a Pokemon. This moment blends humor and nostalgia, pleasing both Sonic and Pokemon fans. In the same scene in the themed restaurant, we later see Eggman's robots attacking the location. Sonic and his friends act quickly to escape the attack, but if you notice the table they were sitting at, it seems like someone else was there, possibly someone from the GUN military who is completely paralyzed. It's almost certain that they will get hit. The Chaos Emeralds seem to be confirmed in the trailer. If we look closely at this fight scene involving Sonic, we see the reflection of some objects in Sonic's eyes that have the exact shapes and colors of the emeralds. This could be a hint at a confrontation between Super Sonic and Super Shadow. A technological detail grabs attention. Shadow is seen using a machine or drone capable of creating portals. This device seems to play a key role in his actions. The technology might have been developed by Dr. Eggman as part of his advanced arsenal, or even by Gerald Robotnik in connection to the Space Colony arc. At one point, we see Dr. Eggman in an orange prison outfit. The direction he's looking at reveals various inscriptions on the wall representing the shape of the Space Colony arc. This is a reference to the iconic Sonic game where we see Gerald in a prison room, and the inscriptions from the trailer also appear in the background, highlighting his plan for planetary destruction. Shadow is seen in a moment of reflection, looking at Earth from space. His somber expression conveys an internal dilemma, indicating that he might be questioning his mission or reliving past memories related to Maria and Gerald Robotnik. In the trailer, we see Tom and Maddie after Sonic seeks their help, seemingly after one of the battle scenes. If we look closely at Tom's sweater, it says Lord Donut, a playful reference to the nickname Sonic gave him in a lighthearted moment from previous movies. In the following scenes, we see the couple as part of the GUN team, alongside Rachel and her husband Randall. This hints at the possibility of Tom and Maddie joining the military organization to gather information and communicate it to Sonic. In one of the scenes from the trailer, we see Gerald Robotnik speaking with a shorter character, most likely Shadow. The highlight of this sequence lies in Gerald's completely white attire, which conveys a sense of authority and reinforces his role as a central and possibly antagonistic figure in the film. A brief scene in the trailer shows the silhouette of the Space Colony arc on the horizon, its imposing presence standing out against the night sky. This creates a sense of anticipation, suggesting that the arc will be one of the central settings of the plot, playing a significant role in the final confrontation. In an emotional scene from the trailer, Sonic and Knuckles are seen hugging, suggesting that something significant happened during their journey. This gesture of reconciliation may indicate that there was a misunderstanding or conflict between the two characters at some point in the story. Both appear visibly dirty and exhausted, showing clear signs of physical strain, suggesting the scene takes place after an intense confrontation, possibly against Shadow or even Eggman's robots and plans. Eggman appears with a look more faithful to the games, but with signs of wear, indicating the consequences of his defeat in the last film. A powerful scene seems to revisit the tragic event involving Maria, bringing a direct connection to Shadow's past. In this sequence, Shadow's electric superspeed is highlighted, suggesting that he might be the energy source powering the Space Colony arc. the scene seems to expand on the narrative scene in the games, deepening Shadow's role as a creation directly linked to the Ark's functioning. Shadow is shown wielding weapons and riding his motorcycle, a direct reference to the Shadow the Hedgehog game. One scene shows Eggman activating a structure that looks like a massive energy portal, with bright tones reminiscent of the Chaos Emeralds. This might be the mechanism connecting Eggman's plans to the destruction of the moon and the use of the Ark's energy. Tails now seems to have advanced thrusters that boost his speed, allowing him to keep up with Sonic during critical moments. Another iconic scene in the trailer highlights the destruction of half the moon, directly inspired by Sonic Adventure 2. This explosion occurs when Eggman uses the space colony Ark as a weapon, demonstrating the power of his technology and intensifying the threat to the planet. The volcano eruption scene causes some concern because Sonic appears to be fighting with all his strength and might end up defeated. In the Sonic 3 trailer, an intriguing scene shows Sonic and Dr. Eggman working side by side, something unexpected considering their history as archenemies. This temporary alliance raises many questions. Did they unite before Shadow's introduction, or does this happen after the emergence of the Black Hedgehog? Although the scene shows them collaborating, Eggman's treacherous history leaves us wondering if he really intends to help Sonic or is simply manipulating the situation for his own ends. In the trailer, there's an exciting scene where Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles run side by side, symbolizing their unity as a team. This moment is a clear homage to the classic Sonic heroes, referencing the iconic opening of the game where the three characters run together with energy and determination. The scene highlights their chemistry and emphasizes the importance of teamwork to overcome greater challenges. The Christmas scene is hilarious. We see Robotnik speeding around on his grandfather Gerald, who is dressed as Santa Claus. And if we notice right after this scene, we see two Christmas stockings hanging, each with an initial, G for Gerald and I for Evo Robotnik. This detail almost went unnoticed, huh? Returning to the scene where Gerald Robotnik appears dressed as Santa Claus, it's worth noting that this isn't the first time the character has donned this festive outfit. In a Christmas special titled Sonic's Fantastic Christmas, Gerald Robotnik was the main villain, also appearing as Santa Claus. This detail adds a nostalgic touch, linking the trailer to a fun reference from Sonic's past. Finally, the last, subtle, and significant detail might go unnoticed. The background music is an orchestral version of the main theme from Sonic 2006.
The right choice will matter the most.
This musical choice doesn't seem random and raises speculations about a possible adaptation of the events from this game in future films in the franchise. And these were the 25 details and Easter eggs in the final Sonic 3 trailer. Tell me, what are your expectations for the movie this year? Also, let me know if there's a detail I didn't mention. Feel free to leave it in the comments. Just a few weeks remain. The movie hits theaters on December 20th. See you next time, everyone.